try and get through a couple games here through the moments, and I only really have like an hour to play, not even. So I just wanted to get some work done here. Let's see how many games we can get. Oh man, we don't have enough mic. Who's injured? West is injured. Who's going? Who weighs more? You guys are about the same. Do I have?
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the they need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7? He gets this one to Tucker. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. They run out of the gun with Genty, but he goes nowhere. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. On comes the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was happy.
On third and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A tough spot here. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got a man! It's Aaron. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll get this out to his running back. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6. Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline, it is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is 4th down.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick
The kick
is good. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the on play action, it's Herbert. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's a... So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play to begin this 4th quarter. They run on 3rd down. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one just too far for the... That one falls incomplete. So now, a big spot coming here. This to tie things up here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. That evens the score here. Throwing is Herbert on third down. Open man, left side. He's got it. Is for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
To throw as the clock. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll come up now for second down. From the gun, it's Jones. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Let's go.
They'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. That one started left, and it's off the upright, and no good. And with no time remaining, that is how this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season.
That's going to really hurt later. For those of you that don't know, we went and hired Kevin Stefanski and Aaron Glenn as our coordinators. Hopefully they make a big impact this year. Their levels are already pretty high, so we shall see. I got to spend some coaching points soon. I cannot believe we missed that field goal. Man, division game. Now we're playing the Broncos.
representing the legendary Al Davis. And teams will that just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're brought out by a former first-rounder.
Okay, ready?
On third down, Genty. And what a play. They never gave him a shot. Single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Little knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points. Got to figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's tapped. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Shotgun give here to Genty. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
13 yards up. That's another Las Vegas first down. First down and goal to go.
Here's Genty. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of
Second and goal from the 9 here.
Second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Brought in.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Little knocks it through. And special teams. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
First and 10.
Jones on first down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
Kick does pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens?
Jones now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone. One can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
Jones going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down.
Genty from the gun. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Throwing out to the left, Cup. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. 3rd and goal for Jones. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And the shutout stays alive in the 2nd half. They give it to him again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Counter give to Genty. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another give here to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be Raiders football. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
see if we can what's here. We'll hit that.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 9. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. To the air again, Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed. So in the early going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And a short pickup to about the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll go again with Ginty. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
The Raiders at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing, Jones. Short throw caught by Bowers. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. First and goal from the 3. Genty.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Chargers' 3-yard line.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now Jones. That's caught by Tucker. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallow. As he worked straight across the field, he was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. A hit as he throws it. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Herbert. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they convert on. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. It'll be a pickup of 4. That'll be good enough for a Las Vegas first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got it. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Genty.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Touchdown, Raiders! Ashton Genty with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Jones throwing to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Jones. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. And it is caught. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Short throw caught by Bowers. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Bengals.
Potential trouble looming for this defense. They'll need to stiffen here as they face a 1st and goal on their 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's Herbert. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. On 1st down, it's Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Tucker. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
1st down, Las Vegas.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 1-yard line.
He'll try again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown, Raiders.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Yeah, great effort there to shed the content. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Now the first carry here for the running back. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said. It's just so unusual to see a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak play. Give a lot of credit to the defensive front. They weren't permitting anything.
Yeah, from the naked eye, they only needed 2 or 3 inches there.
Yeah, and how do you go from needing 2 or 3 inches to losing yardage?
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go, 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 go.
They snap it to Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. On again, Genty. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff runs. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is right there. It's good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive. Charger drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. Any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
They'll try again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line.
Brought down back at the 6-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And his kick is indeed good.
At least he didn't miss this one. The game winner,
We've
he
got a
missed
Raider here
the
slow to
last
get
drive
up.
of the game.
More from L.A. in a moment.
So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead.
Herbert to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Keely Ringo on the coverage.
Herbert going to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all.
All right, I think I can get one more quick one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
I love when I get a nice long sim like that. It takes up the whole quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's in! Ajay Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think that...
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. That's his first of the ball game, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's a handoff to Genti. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Gun. It's Jones.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Looks like throwing on third down. Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the catch. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Genti. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Jones trying to hurry his guys to the line. Once again, it's Genti. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Throwing is Jones on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the Raiders. And we will not have a return here. This one Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team get...
Here we go. Set.
On third down, they go with Steele. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll go again with Genti. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Now Jones. They'll try to set up the screen to Genti. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genti. Touchdown. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Ready, ready. Hey. Hot, go.
From the gun on third down. Ward. And he looks to be a bit fine. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
8-yard pickup. Brings up fourth down and 1.
And this one right down the middle. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Run at the gun for Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground with Genty. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. They'll drop the throw. That is incomplete. Here we go.
Crazy.
They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Jones. And that's not going to work. The defense.
What? That worked. It was first.
4th quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll get about 5. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end motioning left. Play action. Ward. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. On play action, it's Ward. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Titans sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That is taken at the 10. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Throwing on first down is Jones. Going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. And that is
Hadn't matched the tech out. How did they just fucking run by it?
Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here we go.
A carry here for Spears. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
14 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Alert!
1st
Alert!
and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Spears. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's a win here for the Titans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home white.
I'm embarrassed. Alright, well, that's the last one for me today, right now. I'll probably be on later to do another episode, so. Alright, hopefully we'll get to the playoffs in the next episode. See you guys.